Hello, my name is Violaine Vieillefond. I'm a French artist living in Paris, and I'm here to present my first solo show in Venice. I was trained as an engineer first, and then I also have a degree in political science, but my passion has always been art, and so at the age of 28, I decided to dedicate myself to painting. So I went back to study at the Atelier Beaux-Arts of the city of Paris, under the tuition of Martin Bissière, who's a grandson of famous French painter Roger Bissière. I've always been fascinated by what I studied and observed during my scientific courses, which was mainly fluid mechanics. So colored waters, colored fluids, micro and microscopic worlds. What I try to bring to light in my work is the emotion, which is possible with water, and also its movement, its moving characteristics, its fluidity, and also its importance as a resource and an essential element of life. And I was very happy some years ago to present my first solo show in the museum organized by the city of Paris in the Pavillon de l'Eau, which means in English the Water Pavilion. So I'm very, very happy to present here my first solo show in Venice, DELL'ACQUA, in this beautiful Palazzo Albrizzi-Capello in Cannaregio, a few meters to the south from the wonderful, majestic Cadoro Palazzo overlooking the Grand Canal, and to the north, to a very different atmosphere, the intimate and colorful Tintoretto district with the Chiesa Santa Maria dell'Orto. So it's a very different, and it's an in-between, which we have here. So this exhibition displays blue and gold paintings with this theme I've been exploring for more than 20 years now, which is water. And it has a very special presentation here because it's a folding screen installation, which was made specifically for this place, an in-situ dialogue with this place. And also, I wanted this show to be a special multiple homage since it is in Venice. First, it's an homage to the laguna itself, to the sea, to the ocean, to Odysseus, to sea travels, to migrations, in connection with the 16th Art Biennale. Also an homage to, we can see especially in this painting, to Hokusai, famous Japanese painter Hokusai, Great Wave of Kanagawa, which is one of my most important sources of inspiration. Also, this is an homage to the fires and lights, Murano lights, of the Byzantine mosaics present here in Venice, contrasting with the very special, the very delicate blue-green palettes of the Venetian skies and waters. And last but not least, it is an homage to Marco Polo and the city of Venice itself, with its so Venice this year is celebrating the 700th anniversary of the death of Marco Polo, and there's a wonderful exhibition in the Palazzo Ducale, which embodies really this bridge between East and West, and this travel and sea voyage, which I want to invite the public to. So, as I said, I have here, we have, what I wanted to do was to present something special with these folding screens to dialogue with here, this beautiful room, especially, which is the Sala della Musica, otherwise called the Tiepolo room of the Palazzo Albrizzi-Capello, and we have these wonderful 18th century frescoes surrounding, and those beautiful lights. And what is interesting about the folding screen history is that it is one of sea travels, of multicultural migrations, duality and hybridizations. So, it's an in-between, it's a dialectical and dual essence of the folding screen that I wanted to insist on. The history of the folding screens goes back to the approximately 18th century in China, where they were called ping. And then they went to, it's a long migration, but then they went to Japan, most importantly, during the Edo period, 17th, 19th century, where they were called, and are still called, byobu. And then, starting on the 17th century, they began to travel by sea, by ship, to the west. So this is something that makes the travel and the sea travel very important here. And secondly, this very important dual and dialectical nature of the folding screen makes an in-between, between art and furniture, between 2-dimension and 3-dimension. It's a painting and a sculpture. It's a surface and a volume. It's an in-between between the visible and the invisible, between public and privacy. The folding screen creates a separation, a private space, intimacy and privacy behind or in the separation. So it structures a private space. And also between inside and outside. So outside we have the water, and inside we have this possibility that the outer water, the water landscape, flows into the palazzo in the same way as the high tide or the acqua alta overflows the streets and the stones of Venice. So it's all these dualities make the folding screen presentation, hopefully, fluid. Well, it blurs boundary and it makes boundaries fluid. So as a conclusion, what I would like to invite the public to is to have a new and fluid reading of the painting, and because the painting, thus the folding screen, creates turning around a fluid, like a virtual environment, and an immersion into water and undefined time and space. The physicality, the zigzagging, the shadows and lights of the folding screen enhance the fluidity and the gloss of the gold of the water in the very heart of the most beautiful water city in the world, which is Venice. That's it.